Once again, it's time for Off the Top Sportscast. I'm John, and that guy right there is Roy. Roy, you have our subject, but first, please like and subscribe. We love the comments. We love to talk back and forth with you. Even when you get attitude with us, we want to know where you're coming from because that's what's important to us. Roy, what's our topic of the day?
What we got is who is behind the door. It's kind of like a little bit of a trivia. We both have picked two people from football. Then you picked one from baseball. I picked one from basketball. We have a what I call clues and who's behind the door. So the question is, you hit the clue, ask the clue, you kind of think about it. Maybe you make a name. If not, you get the other clue, more clues, the bigger the picture that we're going to see who is behind the door.
Yep. So the point of this game is to get it in the least amount of clues.
Yes. So both of us have football. I have one basketball and you have baseball. I'm going to go first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So again, this gets a little harder and then it opens up. Okay. So the first one, this is basketball. We know that, right? But this basketball player, and I don't know if I should give years or should I give years? You want years? That'll kind of narrow you down. I don't know if it'll help you, but
you don't have to do it in the first. You don't have to do it in the first one if you don't want.
I'll do this. This person graduated from went to the University of Alabama. Went to the University of Alabama, and I'll give you the year, 1988.
Okay, so now we're setting a precedent. 1988, University of Alabama. I'm going to take a swing. I do not really remember too many players where they went, but I'm going to go with the Plastic Man, Stacey Augmon.
Oh, nice. No.
Okay.
The next one. He was a teammate of a fellow future NBA star, Latrell Sprewell.
Oh. So Latrell was on a couple teams now. Golden State, notably. The Knicks, notably. I'm going to say Anthony Mason.
No. I knew that would throw you off a little bit. The next one. He was the first player to accumulate 100 steals, 100 block shots, 100 threes in one season.
100 steals, 100 block shots, and 100 threes.
In one season.
Oh, mama. How about grandmama? Oh no, what's his name?
Larry, who do you say? You think of a Larry?
Larry Johnson. Not Larry.
Yeah, he was Larry Johnson. He played with the Charlotte. Drafted Charlotte. Yeah, no. It's gonna get the next ones are coming up. This one's not gonna give it to you, but he holds the NBA record for the most 3-point shots made in an NBA playoff game without a miss, and the record for the most steals in an NBA final game. This guy hit a lot. You know, when you think about it, insignificant, but man, he played a lot of roles.
How about Tim Hardaway?
No.
Oh,
no.
Goodness.
All right, this is gonna help you. This is gonna help you out a lot. Yeah, 7-time NBA champion.
Robert Horry.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Where did Latrell Sprewell play with Robert Horry?
Alabama. That's where I knew it would throw you off when I said that. Alabama. So the next one was going to be He played for the Houston Rockets, Phoenix Suns, Lakers, Spurs. And then the last question was going to be, he earned the nickname Big Shot Rob.
Ooh, so what did I get that in? 5, 4?
You got that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
5. You did good. You did good. I only had 2. The other 2, I thought you were going to really.
When you
I
said
knew was going to throw a hook and get you thinking NBA.
You know, it's funny when you say Alabama, I know it's stupid of me, but I start to think of guys who had accents, right? Or who I didn't know how they talked. And now I think about it, I'm like, man, anybody could have gone to the University of Alabama. You know, it's not like he necessarily came from Alabama, which he might have. But, you know, all right, that was a good one. So big shot, Bob, a very unsung hero. Who would we compare Big Shot Bob to?
Rob, Big Shot Rob.
Rob, how about Andre Iguodala?
Yeah, very good. Well, he was an all-star in his own right. Yeah, I would say that. I would say Ray Allen, you know, even though they're 3-point and 3-point, but this guy who played a part, but not the part. But he played
I think Ray played a bigger part, but we'll talk about that another day. That's a good question for the audience. Who would you compare Robert Horry to in today's game?
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
All right. Here comes the next.
My other one is good too. My other one is good too.
All right. All right. So your first person from the Texas A&M was drafted number 2 overall.
Roger Clemens.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is football.
Oh, you spam. Where you throw it? I thought Texas. Football. Okay, football. Thanks. Okay. All right. Give it to me one more time. My brain was baseball.
From Texas A&M, this player was drafted 2nd overall.
Man, you didn't even give me a year. Texas A&M.
2012.
Okay. 2012, he was 2nd overall. Texas
It must have been
A&M.
the 2011, 2012 season, you know.
Texas A&M. Texas A&M. 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 I'm thinking Texas, not Texas. I got to think of Texas A&M. He was a quarterback. And I'm going to go with, if I can remember his name, the loser quarterback.
Loser.
He did nothing. He played arena ball. He played, I think, in Canada Bowl.
I think you're thinking of Johnny Manziel.
Manziel. Yes, he was at Texas A&M. Manziel. Yes, he go.
He was? No.
Oh, you didn't have to say like that. Yeah.
In 2016, he was in Dancing with the Stars.
Woohoo, that's a nice one. Nice one. He was in Dancing with the Stars, Texas A&M, 2nd round. Wow. In 16, he was with Dancing with the Stars? Wow. Dancing with the Stars. So he had to have some feet with him. Dancing with the Stars had a lot of running backs, receivers, had a lot of defensive guys. I don't know if Owens. I'm going with Owens.
No, sir. In 2012, he was Defensive Rookie of the Year and a Pro Bowler, his first year in the NFL. So now I just told you he was on defense.
I know TJ Watts was on, I believe he was on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know. He was on Dancing with the Stars. I just don't know if he was with Texas A&M. I'm going to go with TJ Watts.
Nope.
Oh.
A&M. Although he has never been named Defensive Player of the Year, he is the NFL leading active sack getter. So in active players, he has the most.
Sacks.
Oh,
You said sacks.
yes.
So he's got to be on, he's got to be linebacker, defensive end, more than likely. I just don't remember Dancing with the Stars. That's the big one. Tell me that statement again one more time.
Even though he has never been named Defensive Player of the Year,
Never been named.
he is the NFL. He has the most sacks in the NFL by an active player.
Was he a Dallas player? And I'm going to say, remember his first name, but where? Is
DeMarcus Ware.
Yes.
No. No, because you got to remember, he's an active player still. Green Pastures is the name of his chicken farm.
Wow. So if I was to hear that, someone who's agricultural, but Green Pastures, I'm thinking Green Bay.
If you knew this guy had a chicken farm, it would trigger. This was actually my first question, just so you know. But I asked my son and he got it off the first question. So I switched the order.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that. What year was he drafted? Did you tell me that?
2012.
2012. I don't know who the heck had a chicken farm. I don't know. Julius Peppers. I don't know.
Nope. He has played for 3 different teams in his NFL career and has won 2 Super Bowls with the 2 different teams.
He won 2 Super Bowls. He's played with 3 teams. I'm trying to think of this player's name. Did this player play for Pittsburgh at any point?
No.
Then I don't know. I'm shot. I don't know.
Last one, he has played for the Rams, Denver, and the Buffalo Bills.
Rams, Denver. Smith? No, I don't know. I don't know. Because I was like, I was throwing a name out there. I don't know.
You're gonna kick yourself.
Who is this?
Von Miller.
Von Miller. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, he played for the Rams. He won with the Rams. Yeah. Wow.
So I thought it was really interesting that he's never won Defensive Player of the Year, even though he has the most sacks out of any active player, and he has 2 Super Bowl championships.
That's a great one. You did a good one. You did a good one.
Man, I thought you were going to get that. Yeah, I asked that Green Pastures question. I had that first because I didn't think you would know it, right? But I asked my son, and boom, right out the gate, he got it. I was like, son of a gun, I'm going to have to switch this.
No, that was good. You did good. The questions were good. I think if somebody knew it, that was great questions. All right, I'm going to give you my football one too. All right. This person went to the University of North Carolina. North Carolina. That doesn't give you much. Do you want the year?
I'm going to go with Antonio Gates.
No. He was drafted first round, pick number 2.
Julius Peppers.
No. He has also won a record 3 NFL Defensive Players of the Year awards, tied by J.J. Watts and Arnold Donald, or Aaron Donald, excuse me.
T.J. Watt.
No. You ready?
Yeah.
I want to look at these other ones because I don't want to give you. He was part of a group they have here. This is what they say: linebacking core Forbes a reputation as one of the best in the NFL, along with the nickname Crunch Bunch?
I don't know where he came out of, but I'm going to say LT.
LT is correct.
Oh, nice.
LT. My next questions were key member of a defense named Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
Another was after his retirement, his drug abuse escalated, leading him in jail 3 times for attempt of drug possession. And then the last one, he inadvertently caused a compound fracture of a right leg of a quarterback.
Inadvertently. You mean he crushed a man and put him out of his career is what you meant to put there.
Yeah,
All
he did
right.
that. What gave it away? What do you think?
So I think I had heard the Crunch Bunch before. And I couldn't remember where LT came from. And something said it was somewhere in the South. So that's what I don't know. It was a guess, really.
You did
Yeah,
good. He played from 1977 to 1980 with North Carolina. Came out as a beast.
Monster. All right. So now this one is baseball.
This one's gonna be hard because baseball is hard. So many stinking players.
So I'm going to give you a couple of things in this first question to help you with what kind of player he was. This player pitched 2 no-hitters in his career, 1 in each league. One of the only players to do that. 1 of 5 players to do that, sorry.
Randy Johnson.
That is it. That's it. Oh my goodness. What a pull.
When you said to me, what got me was in each league.
Yeah. What a pull. What a pull. So this was going to be my first one. I'm going to tell you what my first one was. But again, I sold it to my son and he got it right off the bat. So I said, damn it, I got to change the.
Oh, you said pitcher. Once you said pitcher, my man went,
well,
you know what I mean?
Wasn't going to be my first question. My first question was going to be his love of photography provided him with a job.
I got it. Yep. I got it.
Okay.
So, I would have known that too. Yeah, you've seen him taking pictures at baseball games. He's a pitch, you know.
And football games and concerts.
Yeah, photography.
He's a 10-time All-Star and World Series champ. Also pitched a perfect game in 2004.
I might have not got that.
Yeah.
You know,
this one was going to be, this pitcher's nickname holds a double meaning for the dirty-minded. That was going to be one of my question. And then the next 2 were going to be more gimmies, which was he's the tallest pitcher to ever pitch and win a World Series. And he killed a pigeon in mid-flight during a game.
I definitely would have got that. I definitely would have.
Another one that I kind of I wrote down, but it wasn't going to be part of my questions. I just thought it was an interesting thing, was that he holds the record for the most games with 11 strikeouts, 12 strikeouts, 13 strikeouts, 14 strikeouts, and 15 strikeouts.
Interesting.
He's done those more than anybody else.
That's a good one.
Dang,
I think I would got it eventually, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it was funny because I wanted to make the questions more kind of long-winded instead of just statements, you know, detailed more to say. And it became harder to pick guys to do that with, you know, and not to go so stinking obscure that you're like Whitey Ford, you know, something like that. So
yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, I didn't want to go too. Even for me, when I thought of LT, I was like, man, that's going pretty deep. But John's he's a football fan, so he knows football. So I said, you know, I think I can go that route.
But I think you win because I gave you 6 questions, you didn't get it. And on the other one, you got it in the first question. So that's 7 questions.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good one. You picked the
Oh,
wrong guy. You picked the wrong guy. But no, he's a good guy. You picked the wrong guy. See, at first I was thinking Clemens. I came off Clemens right away, but I think Clemens went to Texas, not Texas A&M. When you threw out Texas A&M first, he went to Texas.
yeah.
So I was Roger Clemens, my first pick right away. But no, at first I was gonna do one, but I had I was thinking for basketball, I was even thinking like Allen Iverson, you know. I was looking up, there was nothing really too interesting or that it would have given it away too quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nothing too interesting. When I read Horry, I'm like, you know what? He's a big star that no one probably thinks is a big star.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
I'll tell you, it's when you don't have a research department, guys, just so everybody knows out there in the podcast world, if you don't have a research department, don't cheat and enter it into Chat GPT. And when you're trying to get questions that are interesting and both that the other person has a chance to know. Like I could have definitely, if my goal was to have you just never get the guess, I could have done that, but that's not fun.
Of
I
course.
want the people out there to tell me if you got who we were talking about, because I'm really interested to know the level of our fan base. You know what I mean? How much they know. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll do it again. That was a good, quick one. Hopefully, you guys can write in and tell us how many, and be truthful, how many questions you got it at. So,
Yeah.
Roy.
And I tell you this, why don't you give us one of the fans out there, people who follow us, people who don't follow us, write 3 questions in and tell us first. You got to tell us the category: football, basketball, baseball. Tell us the category and then give us 3 questions. Let's see if we'll answer them back. We'll answer them to you. See if we can get them right off the 3.
Hey, you can instant message me on any of the platforms or at off the top sportscast at gmail.com, and I'll take them and I'll present them to Roy. Roy doesn't really, check the message board. So I'll definitely go ahead. And the next time, maybe we'll have a fan even join us and rattle off the questions. That would be fun. So hit us up at Off the Top Sportscast in any of your social medias. Roy, tell them what they should do.
Always talk to a stranger about sports today, and talk to them especially about this channel, Off the Top Sports.